by Blinky Bill.
G'day, this is Wildlife Warrior Susan reporting live from Australia Zoo with some amazing wildlife facts. These are koalas. Koalas are not called koala bears. Did you know the further south you go, the larger, darker and fluffier koalas get?
I'm talking about these guys up here. Now we've got 3 big boys and 2 little boys. Alright, so we've got 3 full grown ones and 2 little fluffy nice ones. Go girls. Ah, that's the way. Very nice. I'll just be quiet for a sec. Can you hear that? That's my belly. Now that's called a koala bellow. Because I've walked in here now, Tucker's trying to sort out who's the dominant male. See? So he's telling me stay away. Where are you from, mate? Holland. Have a sniff of that and pass it around to all your mates, alright? Now, what I've just given you there is eucalyptus, right? Also known as another thing. Do you know what else is called eucalyptus? Give it to me. No, it's not called give it to me. No. It's called a gum tree, right? So there's 700 varieties of the eucalyptus or the gum tree in Australia, but the koala can only eat 30 to 40 of those, right? 30 to 40. And depending on what area they're from, it's even less. These guys, they're Queenslanders, southeast Queensland, and from this area, they can only eat 5 or 6 varieties. So out of that whole 700, they can only eat 5. So we've got to be very careful about which trees we're knocking down, especially in koala territories. Now these guys only eat this. They're the only animal that does eat this plant, and this plant contains 80% water and 20% fibre. So if you want to lose weight, you should eat some of this. Very good for you. But the problem is, it's toxic. So you'll lose weight very quickly, alright? So you can't be eating this because it is toxic. But they can eat it because they've got something in their body that helps them break it down, which I'll talk about in a second. So 80% water, 20% fibre. That's all that's in it, nothing else. Okay? Now they look like little fat furry things, don't they? They do, yes. But did you know they are extremely pumped up, you know? Full of muscle. Is that a good German Austrian accent? It wasn't very good, was it? No. They're full of muscle, they've got no fat, because you are what you eat, right fellas? You are what you eat. You can tell from my beautiful physique, custard tarts and pies, mainly for me. But for these guys, it's fibre and water. So that's all that's in their diet. Therefore, they've got no fat. So that little body of theirs is full of muscle. No fat on that whatsoever. Now, they live on the east coast only of Australia. Now, I'll try and teach you to speak Australian, alright? Now, they live right up there in Queensland, starts up there. There's a place called Cairns. And that's how you say it. All those North Americans, Cairns, no, it's Cairns. So when you want to speak Australian, just screw up your nose a bit and go, yeah, you're going. Alright, that's how you speak Australian. Cairns, all the way down the east coast into Victoria, and then they just poke that very big snoz of theirs, that's an Australian word for nose, into South Australia. But only very small pockets of South Australia, that's where they poke their nose into. So you usually don't find them in South Australia or the Northern Territory. You don't find them in Western Australia, and you don't find them in Tasmania. So only on this east coast side. So yeah, that's where you'll find them. And they always live in eucalyptus forests. Alright? You won't find them in a pine forest or anything like that.
How long is a koala awake?
How long is a koala awake? Not very long. 4 or 5 hours a day. That's all. The rest of it, sleeping.
How much does one koala eat in one day?
One koala will eat 500 grams of eucalyptus a day, depending on how big he is. May eat more, but usually about 500 grams.
How high can a koala climb?
How high can a koala climb? How high is a piece of string? He can go for a long, long way. As tall as the tree can take you.
Okay, and how long does a joey stay with his mum for?
How long does a joey stay with his mum for? 12 months. 12, 13 months, depending if he's paid his rent or not. If he hasn't paid his rent, he gets the punt early, but usually 12, 13 months.
Okay, thank you.
That's my pleasure. Now, what about that 300 bucks we talked?
Oh, pass the hat around between your friends. Oh, goodbye Bunyip Blue Gum, goodbye Blinky Bill, and beautiful little Nutsy. I can't believe it, our koalas are all dying. Can it really be a national disaster, a world catastrophe? Oh, shiny little black nose and fluffy little ears, furry little bundles soaking up the tears. Oh, snuggle pot and cuddle pie are crying in the rain, and Wombat's gone into his hole and won't come out. Oh, pass the hat around between your friends, there's no time to contemplate. Maybe if we show some love, maybe it's not too late. 'Cause Blinky Bill is dying, cross him off the list. Knock on doors, ring the bell, save the eucalypts. I don't think I could stand the shame, knowing that I could have saved the world from losing something beautiful and good. Oh, pass the hat around between your friends, there's no time to contemplate. Maybe if we show some love, maybe it's not too late. One doctor on the job is hardly enough. One little hospital, wake up Australia, it's our corner of the world. Time to pull our weight. What would we tell our children about our little mate? Oh, goodbye Bunyip Blue Gum, goodbye Blinky Bill, and beautiful little Nutsy. I can't believe it, our koalas are all dying. Can it really be a national disaster, a world catastrophe? Oh, pass the hat around between your friends, there's no time to contemplate. Maybe if we show some love, maybe it's not too late. Oh, pass the hat around between your friends, there's no